Welcome to the Sunday service of CSLN. We are a welcoming and inclusive community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family. The Center for Spiritual Living Nashville offers spiritual tools for anyone seeking a deeper connection with God, Spirit, a higher power, or universal truths. Be sure to subscribe below if you enjoy our programs. Now please enjoy today's service.
Good morning and welcome to our online Sunday broadcast. My name is Alan Woodard. I'm a practitioner here at this center and have been for 10 or so years, but I've been a member here for over 25 years. We are so grateful that each of you have joined us this morning. We are going to have just a fabulous, fabulous service this morning. And so get comfortable, adjust your volume on your computer, whatever you need to do, and take a deep breath with me, knowing, as we are one, that this will be a great, great morning, and we're so looking forward to sharing it with you. Our speaker this morning will be Rosemary Cathcart. We love Rosemary. I'll be telling you more about her in a few more minutes. And our music this morning is going to be with Abigail Rose. Is it Comst? Did I pronounce that correctly? Okay. And then we have our fabulous band with Larry Ferragalli, with MP, and with Don Morgan. We're so grateful to have them here. So at this time, I'm going to ask Abigail to sing a song, and let's enjoy. Thank you.
There's not enough stillness in the world today. Time moves too quickly. When life's upside down, it doesn't go my way. I can't find the peace. So I close my eyes and turn to the silence, and a voice inside chimes in. Won't you take a moment right now, take a moment and breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Caught up in this material mess, the mess I made for me. But when I see that I'm truly blessed, I will be set free. So I close my eyes and turn to the silence, and a voice inside finally chimes in. Won't you take a and a voice inside finally chimes in. Won't you take a moment, take
Wow. Thank you, Abigail, and the whole band. That was just fabulous. I am compelled to say to you, let's all take a moment and breathe. It's good to be here, good to be alive. This morning, you're going to get to hear to one of my favorite practitioners, one of my favorite people that I've gotten to know here. I'm going to introduce to you who will be leading our reading and with a practitioner practice prayer treatment. Hello. So I'm going to ask Bonnie to come on up. Bonnie Young, thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Gosh, it's wonderful to be here. This morning I'm going to do a reading from the Science of Mind magazine. I love to start my day or end my day with one of the daily guides. And today I have a quote from Eric Butterworth. Your positive, optimistic thoughts add to your good more dramatically than compound interest increases your bank account. And now for the reading. So again, this little booklet, I start my day, I end my day. Sometimes it just entirely makes my day. So here is the nice thing to hear. Life is such an amazing adventure. And what makes it amazing is you. Please realize that the world would not be the same without you. There is no one, I repeat, no one on this planet that does life quite like you do. You are the one, God, Spirit, divine intelligence, whatever you want to call it, has created itself to be you. Yes, you are the one. Once we start to have new thoughts about ourselves and new empowering thoughts, we begin to have new experiences. And in the New Testament of the Bible, we read, "And do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." And of course, Ernest Holmes, our founder, said it this way: change your thinking, change your life. And only you can do this. Having the thoughts creates your experiences of good. And once again, you have the power to be, do, and have exactly what you want. So each day, affirm your highest and greatest good, no matter what the world is saying, no matter what the world is looking like. Affirm that your good flows to you, through you, and from you with ease and grace. So be bold. Live your life as if you are God's gift to the planet. And guess what? You are God's gift to the planet. And so it is. And now I'd like for you to join with me in a prayer treatment. And just like the beautiful song, let's just breathe and close our eyes. And as we enter into the sacred state of knowing that God is within each and every one of us, and this divine connection allows us to have empowering thoughts that create kind and loving relationships, that allows us to be prosperous and abundant, healthy and happy, and blessed in every area of our life. So this morning I invite you to stand with our church, our community, our planet, in peace and in love. And as we move forward, we move the mountains of civil unrest. We move the mountains of negativity, and we embrace and empower ourselves with kind thoughts, loving people, and wonderful spiritual food. Thank you, God, for blessing us. Thank you for allowing us to be, do, and have. For I am receptive, I am available, and I am open to all that which is. So thank you, God. I speak these words knowing that this is the truth, and I am grounded in this truth, and I know it is so. And with great gratitude from the deepest part of my heart, I say thank you, and so it is.
Bonnie, thank you so much. That was a wonderful, wonderful reading, and just love the treatment. It's fabulous. When I heard that the next person that you're going to listen to this morning was going to speak here, I was just beside myself. I love this woman. I love what she has to say. I'm so looking forward to her coming. Now, I have a couple of words that I have to say about her. Our speaker is a traditional Reiki master, a hypnotherapist, an astrologer, and a natural clairvoyant mediumistic, I think I pronounced that correctly, channel for spirit. Channel for spirit. With an unwavering belief in the divine order of all things, she knows the best is yet to come. She is a minister with Universal Brotherhood Movement, Inc., Incorporated, a non-sectarian, non-denominational, fully licensed ministerial organization with a worldwide membership. She has served as an ordaining minister director since 1991, and in March of 2013, she assumed the role of president of the organization. As a longtime member of CSLN's predecessor, Religious Science of Nashville, her appreciation for our teaching and love of this center runs deep. And she is honored to be with us today, so it is with great pleasure to introduce to you Rosemary Cathcart.
Thank you, Alan. My goodness, I sound good coming from you. Good morning, good morning. I should not find this to be strange, but this building is a place of miracles. And I have never heard Abigail perform, but her music dovetails into exactly part of what I'm doing today. So, yes, I believe in the divine order of all things. And I know that right this moment, wherever we are in the perfect place for us. We all begin somewhere. It's a treat for me to be in this amazing space. In the presence of real people, I love that. We have real people, socially distanced appropriately. And it's nice that I'm here with this backdrop of the stained glass that Reverend Zana Ziegler so meticulously put together years ago when we moved into this building originally. When Gregory Fisher first invited me to speak this morning, I had the most wonderful memory pop up. And that's how cosmic consciousness happens. The idea that I would know a song that Abigail was going to perform and put that in my program, that Alan would include that in his words, and that Bonnie would also include that in her treatment. That's how divine consciousness operates. We are always in the stream of that, whether we connect with it or not. And when Gregory invited me to speak here today, I had just the best memory pop up. And it was about a man that I worked with many years ago when I was brand new to television in West Palm Beach, Florida. The gentleman's name was Jim Gallagher, and he was our sportscaster. This was an ABC affiliate at a time when ABC was not at the top of the heap. But Jim had a way of making everything positive, kind, fun-filled, and genuine. In his opinion, everything that started on an A1 day was going to be a winner. He got married on August 1st, so he would never forget his anniversary. His wife's birthday was April 1st, and he considered it just a mark of great luck that if you start something at the beginning of an A1 month or week, you were going to succeed. So it was really nice having all those long ago memories just pop up, feeling still close enough to his essence and to that delightfully warm, caring, kind man who could turn lemons into lemonade at a moment's notice. And that's what we're all called to do. Warmth and caring are qualities that I think we could use so much more of right now, and always, actually, to help create that sense of warmth and caring for myself right now, and for everyone in this room and anyone who might be joining us virtually at any time. I thought that I would like to invite you to breathe with me. The Ericksonian hypnosis that I've used for so many years employs the premise that when you entrain your breathing with that of anyone standing in front of you, you create an immediate sense of oneness. It brings conflict to a close. If you are a practitioner, if you have a healing practice, if you work with clients one-on-one, this is a very good thing to remember. The minute they walk in the door, pattern your breathing after theirs. And within a few short moments, they will be totally relaxed with you. They will be open to whatever work you have to present. And you'll feel that sense of oneness automatically kick in too. So it's a great way to bridge any discord, calm any kind of a situation. And it's great for the body, mind, spirit as well. So let's try it. And since I really don't have the opportunity to see how you're all individually breathing, you're going to have to entrain your breathing with mine. How about that? I like how that works. Pretty clever, huh? So what we're going to do, and there are many, many breathing techniques, and there's something to be said for all of them. But if you study breath work, nasal breathing is the optimum breathing technique because of the way it impacts the nervous system and the way it brings an immediate sense of calm to the body. It's not always that easy, especially if you have allergies or if you suffer from any kind of lung congestion or sinus congestion. So we're going to kind of do a partial nasal breath. And what I'm going to invite you to do is to inhale fully through your nose, hold it for just a second, and as you exhale, exhale through your mouth. Very, very gently, just disconnecting the hinges of your jaw. Let's try that again. And be mindful of what you might be sensing in your body as we do this. So inhale through your nose, hold it for a second, and as you exhale, allow your jaws to just open slightly. I want to try it once more, and I want you to really claim this for yourself because it's a great stress reliever. You can, your breath you take with you anywhere. It really is the breath of life that we all share. So we're going to try this one more time. And especially if lately you've noticed that your neck is tightening up, if you're experiencing more stress in your throat. Many people here are performers, so you don't want that to happen, especially before you start a presentation. So let's try it once more. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it, and exhale through the mouth. One more time. And if you feel like sighing when you release the breath through your mouth, please do, okay? Thank you for letting me try that. I hope it helped you too. Our breath is our connection to life, and when we remember to connect more deliberately in consciousness with our breathing, magic truly happens. The title of my program today, The Importance of Optimism and the Power of Kindness. And unless you've been asleep in a deep trance, perhaps, since the beginning of March, you must be aware of the global pandemic called COVID-19, along with the civil unrest that has caused untold anguish and loss of life for so many communities throughout our country and across the globe. Although this is a tremendously difficult and potentially frightening time, it is also the time for amazing growth. Sometimes things have to break, crack wide open, and appear to be in tatters before things can be mended in a better, more conscious-filled manner. And I believe that's what's happening right now. We have more going on at this moment than we have in decades. And we're here, right? So that must mean that our soul chose to be here exactly at this moment in time to be a part of the solution. Perhaps at times in our life we've also been part of the problem. That's growth. That's called experiencing life to its fullest. And the minute we have that introduction of new thought, of original, new, creative energy that comes to us from the divine, the pathway opens and we are allowed and encouraged to be part of the change that creates lasting goodness. The level of creativity and perseverance and resourcefulness that is being demonstrated on so many fronts right now is nothing short of astounding. And it's just the beginning. Through the miracle of technology, we're being allowed to broadcast this program today to interested people all over the world. Isn't that exciting? And we're part of it. Communities are waking up and people are finding their voices, inspired by the likes of men, such as one of my favorites, Representative John R. Lewis, a longtime civil rights leader from Alabama, who was laid to rest just this past Thursday. In an op-ed he wrote for the New York Times that was to be published on the day of his funeral, he wrote, in part, quote, "Though I am gone, I urge you to answer the highest calling of your heart and to stand up for what you truly believe. Ordinary people with extraordinary vision can redeem the soul of America by getting in what I call good trouble, necessary trouble," end quote. To me, John Lewis exemplifies the epitome of optimism while demonstrating at the same time the power of kindness in action to whomever he was with, whether he was with a statesman, a world leader, or a young child. This good man knew who he was, and he was determined to leave this world a better place. And he certainly did. Following the example of John Lewis and the many unknown people of courage who get into good trouble regularly, may we also be inspired to use the times we find ourselves in to strengthen our resolve to be better people, just better people, kind people who do good works because we are supposed to, not because it's a chore. The path ahead is always created by our focused attention and our ability to remain disciplined and determined, And I strongly believe that adversity shows up in our lives to help us grow, to challenge us to be more aware, and to change course if necessary. What is the highest calling of your heart? Are you able to stand up for what you truly believe, no matter who's in front of you? In God's eyes, there are no ordinary people, simply magnificent beings of light, impersonating the ordinary en route to the extraordinary. And we all were born, we are imbued with that divine potential. And there has never been a time like today when we can find our courage, grow in ways that we might never have imagined possible a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 20 years ago. It's never too late to be all that you were destined to be. And the more you resist the opportunity to be all that you can be, the harder life gets. What we resist, we persist with, right? Yeah. I would like to share a prayer with you. This is the prayer of Augustine of Hippo, and it is over 1,600 years old. It seemed appropriate today. God of life, there are days when the burdens we carry are heavy on our shoulders and weigh us down. When the road seems dreary and endless, the skies gray and threatening, and our souls have lost their courage. Flood the path with light. Turn our eyes to where the skies are filled with only promise. Tune our hearts to hear brave music. Give us the sense of comradeship with heroes and saints of every age. And so quicken our spirits that we may be able to encourage the souls of all who journey with us on the road of life. To your honor and your glory, amen. I am so glad I have so many obscure, unusual prayers like that. They always kind of pop out of the files at just the right moment. Love and compassion dissipate fear, paving the way for the one who carries on. For the one who continues, failure becomes utterly impossible. We do get points just for showing up. And if we show up with an optimistic heart, full of courage, bringing our kindest, most loving, most open nature with us, how can we fail? It's an utter impossibility. When I've been faced with a seemingly impossible task, an overwhelming situation, a health issue, I immediately give thanks, knowing that gratitude means it's already done in divine mind. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As a longtime student of science of mind, I value the training necessary to remain balanced, welcoming, and hopeful, knowing that love always is more powerful than fear, and that I am a deeply loved child of God. It always gives me strength and courage whenever I need to face a seemingly daunting situation. As I work every day at training and retraining my brain, I really do need to turn off the television sometimes, and I sometimes don't do it quick enough. I'm working at moving away from chaos and into a paradigm of peace. There are a number of works which always inspire me dedicated spiritual teacher Eknath S. Warren, and his brilliant book, The Wisdom of Slowing Down, has been so important to me through the years. The Wisdom of Slowing Down. It's very small, little paperback. You can carry it with you anywhere. And if you need an immediate pick me up or to adjust your brain, believe me, it is in that book. Another one that has been so important to me through the years is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I've given this book routinely through the years to any child I know that's graduating high school. If I can get them earlier in middle school, I do that too. Because just by following those 4 simple agreements, boy, do we stand up straighter. We imbue ourselves with the courage to be present. And if we're not present, nothing works. We are all more than up to the challenges that lie before us. And my constant prayer is that together we will find our way through to a healthier, more balanced, and just world where fairness, optimism, and kindness are the order of the day. The statement from Mark Allen, who's a very good author, "Today is a day of wonder. Miracles shall follow miracles, and wonders shall never cease." I believe it's a very true thing. And I use it. I use it every morning. I use it every evening. I use it with my clients. It's a scary time for a lot of people right now who have not yet found their direct spiritual path, and they're flailing around. So anytime you find yourself in front of someone who is terribly frightened or at loose ends, find a good word. Find a kind way to be who you are. I do things that I call a blessing day. And I will pick a day and I will bless anyone who crosses my path. It's a little bit of a challenge now in sunglasses and a mask, but I do it anyway because when you project something deliberately in consciousness, people hear it, they feel it, there's a tingle. So I will go through the day. I usually do this on a Wednesday when I go to the chiropractor and then do all my errands. Anyone that I'm with, I just think, God bless you. God bless you. May you have a splendid day. It's really interesting to watch people go, oh, what was that? They don't need to hear the words because my transmission of energy was deliberate and clear enough that it reached its target. And that's the goal. That's the goal. I have a quote that I would like to leave you with too. I have no idea where it came from. I would always give credit to whomever, but I don't know who they are. So, here we are. Quote, "When we recognize that nothing has to go right for us to be happy, and that people do not have to behave for us to love them, our walk home can be surprisingly simple." It has been a privilege to be with you today. I'm honored by the goodness in this room and the sense of optimistic courage that is leading this community forward. And I would like to share what I call the Bodhisattva prayer. We place ourselves and all of our affairs lovingly in the hands of the divine creator, Father, Mother, Son as one, with a childlike faith that that which is for our highest good has come to us, and lo, has always come to us. We are indeed the light. We see the light, we recognize the light, we are a part of that light, and we are one with that light. And we will share that light wherever we go, no matter what the circumstances, and we will become the divine blessing to life that we are meant to be. Thank you and God bless. Thank you so much. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Thank you. Thank you.
We are the light. Makes you smile, doesn't it? Brings you peace. Thank you, Rosemary. That was just fabulous. Fabulous. Again, our musical guest, Abigail Rose Compst.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Rosemary. That was heartfelt, you know. And I want to thank my band. I appreciate so much. MP on the percussion, thank you. And especially thank you to Don Morgan for contacting me this week and offering him to come back. I owe you one. And the beautiful Abigail Rose Compst. How's that? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and...
Ain't got a soapbox I can stand upon, but I've got a stage, a guitar, and a song. My daddy told me, son, don't you get involved in politics, religion, or the people's cause. I'll paint the picture, let me set the scene. I know the future's in the hands of you and me, so let's all get together, we can all be free. Spread love and understanding, positivity. We could change this whole world with the piano, add a bass, some guitar, grab a beat, and away we go. I'm just a girl with a one-man show, no university, no degree. Lord knows everybody's talking about exponential growth and the stock market crashing in their portfolio. Well, I'll be sitting here with the song I wrote, singing love could change the world in a moment. But what do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. But what do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. The revolution's coming, it's a minute away. I saw people marching in the streets today. You know we are made of love and hate, but both of them are balanced on a razor blade. I'll paint the picture, let me set the scene. I know the future's in the hands of you and me, so let's all get together, we can all be free. Spread love and understanding, positivity. We can change this whole world with the piano, add a bass, some guitar, grab a beat, and away we go. I'm just a girl with a one-man show, no university, no degree. Lord knows everybody's talking about exponential growth and the stock market crashing in their portfolio. Well, I'll be sitting here with the song I wrote, singing love could change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love could change the world in a moment. What do I know?
Thank you, Abigail. Thank you, Abigail. And thanks, Larry, the band, all of you. What a fabulous job this morning. Fabulous job. So this is the time where we ask you to pause and think about this wonderful, wonderful church, this institution, everyone here who's working very, very hard to make this even better. We ask that you reach into your heart and pull out your wallet, your purse, whatever, and make a contribution. I have been on the board on 2 different occasions, and I can tell you from experience, we need your support. It's just the way it is. And so while I bring up our next speaker, Kate, I call her Kate, Prentice from the board to give you some announcements, take a moment and please give to this community. We need your support. We love you. Thank you. Kate?
Thank you, Alan, very much. And I want to just add my thanks to everyone who's here today making this broadcast possible, especially the music team that has just touched my heart very much this morning. I'm here to give you an update on something that a little bit of wonder that we have just had. We were able to strike an agreement with a medical clinic called Complete Health Partners that resides here in West Nashville to give them space where they can set up a drive-through clinic for COVID-19 testing, something that the city does not have enough of right now. And so I am thrilled that we're able to be a part of this, to serve our community, and just to make something wonderful happen so that we can very soon get back to having regularly scheduled in-person sessions here at this center. We've been away too long. I've missed the hugs. And I just want to say one last thing. Thank you so much to all the board members that have been here, in spirit, if not in person, just to make sure that everything stays, that the lights stay on and all of that. So please do remember what Alan said about giving. We need your contribution to remain open. We have a special message that this city and this world needs. So please think about that while you're thinking about how much you can share with us in that. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous week.
Thank you, Kate. Appreciate you so much. So, in a moment, I'm going to do the closing treatment, but again, we want to thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing everyone here in person. We hope it's soon. That's still something that we're working on. And so in your prayers and treatments, knowing that you see like I see it, and even though initially we may have people strategically in the building for social distance, that's okay. That's okay. We look forward to that time when we can get together. So, join me in a closing treatment, please. And in this moment where I take a deep breath, and as I breathe, I can feel the one mind, the one heart, the one spirit of the divine consciousness vibrating through me, operating through me, knowing that I am one with this spirit, this divine expression of life. With this breath, and as I release it, I know and I feel the light. I feel the optimism. I practice the kindness. I am one with the divine. It expresses through me in other ways, such as being brave in this time that we're living in, being aware of those that are around me that may not be present in the now, and opening up to them with love and compassion and empathy. And yet at the same time, the opportunities are here for me to grow, for me to learn, for me to share my talents, to be a part of this new life, this one life. And I know that there's absolutely nothing that can stand in the way of this good for me. Nothing can block it. There's only love, there's only God. And I say thank you, Spirit, for expressing through me this way and for allowing me to grow and to be who I am and who I can be as we move and grow forward. And so I release this treatment to the law, knowing it is so, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you.
This program is a service of the Center for Spiritual Living Nashville. May your life be filled with joy and prosperity in every way. Learn more about our programs or contact one of our practitioners at our website, cslnnashville.org. You may also want to follow us on Facebook at CSLNASH. You can make a big difference with your financial gift at lovecsln.com. Please share the link to this program with a friend and join us again next Sunday.